Welcome, fellow makers, hackers, and all those curious to become them. This is a tutorial how to turn your Mind into a fully autonomous internet-enabled streaming speaker. To do this, we just need simple tools like a 2.5mm Allen key, any small flathead screwdriver, a Phillips PH1 screwdriver, the MYNDberry PCB, and a Raspberry Pi 02W. Then just make sure your Mind isn't plugged into anything. To begin disassembling it, use the Allen key to remove the 4 screws in the corners. Gently pull on the front plate until it becomes loose and set it aside. Making sure not to lose any of the screws. To remove the baffle, first remove the 6 screws on the rim and don't forget about the deep screw in the middle. In the top right, there's a small gap. Insert a flathead screwdriver there to gently lever out the board. Again, don't forget the screws. Now we have full access to everything that makes your mind work. But first, remove the battery to avoid any damage to electronics. Then we have to remove 3 cables that connect the PCB to the inputs and user interface. To be able to remove them, you just need to push in a latch with your thumb. Then they will pull out easily. Also remove the small white cable connecting the antenna. There is a black cable connecting the battery connector PCB to the Bluetooth PCB. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the screw at both ends. We don't need this cable for MYNDberry, but keep it if you want to undo the modifications at a later point. Save one of the screws for reassembly and put the other back into the PCB. Then remove the screw that connects the black plastic piece. We won't need either the screw or the plastic piece for MYNDberry, so just keep it with the cable. Then proceed to take out the remaining 8 screws. The main PCB is now only held in place by the pin headers on the amplifier PCB. To remove it, try to wedge your fingers below the main PCB and gently rock it back and forth to lift it up. Then remove the last cable that connects it to the battery. The Bluetooth PCB is easy to remove from the main PCB, just gently wiggle it until it becomes loose. Then take your MYNDberry PCB and your Raspberry Pi 02W without an SD card and connect them, making sure that the pins are perfectly aligned. Then both boards can be connected to the main PCB again. Just align the pins on the adapter PCB with holes on the back of the main PCB. Now you can install the SD card. Before installing all PCBs back into Mind, make sure that the antenna connector is tucked away safely. You can just push it under the tape that holds it in place. Now connect the board back to the battery PCB. There is a small plastic pin that is used to align the boards during production. This is not necessary anymore and will get in the way of the MYNDberry PCB, so just use your fingers to break it off. Make sure you retrieve it, otherwise it will rattle later. Then you can put the PCBs back into the speaker. It might take a few tries to align the pins of the amplifier PCB with the holes. Then just reinstall the 9 screws with your Phillips screwdriver. Put the rubber gasket back into Mind. Note that it needs to fit perfectly. If it doesn't, turn it 180 degrees and try again. Replace the rubber cap in the middle of the board. Then install the battery again and reconnect the 3 cables you've disconnected earlier. Put the baffle back onto the speaker and connect it with the 6 small black screws. Don't forget the deep screw in the middle. Put the grill back on and use the last 4 black screws to tighten it down. Congratulate yourself on a job well done. You've just made your very own MYNDberry.